Alright, Scorpio, what's up? How are you doing? Adrian Nelson here, your Psychic Tarot reader, and this is your Law of Attraction reading for the month of April. So this is for Scorpio, dealing with a Scorpio, wherever you got Scorpio in your chart, this is your reading. Please remember this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. We're going to take a look at what is the energy that you're bringing from March into April, potentials in April, and then looking towards the end of the year, what it is that you can be looking forward to. Gonna clarify it and also gonna end up with a message from the universe. All right, let's see what we got for Scorpio. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're doing beautiful. Let's see what we got. If any of you are interested in learning how to read cards, you can check out the links for my courses down below in the description. There's also a free Oracle card reading course as well as a psychic development course. Okay, so what are you taking into April? You know, like, so from March into April, and you got love, which is beautiful, you know. And this is the energy of choices as well, you know, and we're not just speaking about romantic love over here, we're also speaking about anything that really resonates with you in a positive way, anything that really sort of like ignites your passion, anything that makes you feel good. All right, so from the last reading I did for you, I know that, you know, and that was a money and career reading, Scorpio. I know that things were a little bit whack there for some of you, and it seemed to me like you learned many really hard lessons, and you're going into April with a very positive energy, which I'm very happy about. Okay, and if you do come across anything in this reading that resonates, I want you to claim it for yourself by placing your hand on your heart, taking a nice deep breath and saying yes to it. Okay, so also the energy of 6 over here, which is the energy of miracles in tarot, big turnarounds, you know, actual love itself, like romantic love, friendship, support. So if you've been feeling very sort of disconnected and you've been feeling that nothing is working, I want to let you know that those challenges are coming to an end. All right, I see that the universe is removing people that are sort of like just not good for you, you know, people whose energies are blocking you. The universe are removing them out of your life, but that is also because you have learned the lesson, so you no longer need those people in your life because they have served the purpose that they were meant to serve. All right, more 6 energy, and I really love this for you. So this is the potential that you have during the month of April. You've got the 6 of Earth, which is the 6 of Pentacles. I like the horns over there because horns is all about power. It's you want to think of horns almost like, you know, like an antenna that is out into the universe, connected to source, connected to the creator. And you know, it's like having an antenna at your house for, you know, your television or, you know, Wi-Fi or whatever it may happen to be, your radio, whatever. It's one thing to have an antenna, but if it's not connected, you know, if it's not switched on, it's sort of pointless. So I do feel that for many of you, you have been going through life trying different things, which is good, I suppose. But it's almost like, you know, your signal wasn't fine-tuned, but it's getting very beautifully fine-tuned during the month of April. So in April, you really can look forward to a really, you know, amazing things that are coming your way, beautiful Scorpio. I can definitely see that for you. That is something to claim for yourself. And so it's basically 2 ways. It's because you have changed, and then obviously the second one, because you have changed. A lot of people that were blocking your energy, were blocking your flow of abundance, you know, they're being removed out of your life, but they are being removed because you learned the lesson. So something good to also do, something that I always recommend to do, is to also go and say, all right, you know, like to really almost like do a little bit of like an investigation and say, all right, so I'm moving on. And what if I change? What have I done differently? Because a lot of times when life isn't going well, we do that. But then when life goes good, we stop doing that. And you want to know how you are contributing towards creating your own abundance. Because if you know that, then you can keep on doing that, you know, so that you don't stop doing the good things that have brought you to this point. Because if you do, then those people come back. Whether it's the same people, whether it's different people, you know, in the same sort of energy. And I mean, who wants that? You know what I'm saying? All right. So end of April, potentially going out with 3 of air, which is 3 of swords. So this is really great. And so we had 6, 6, and 3, which is all basically in the energy of 3. And 3 is the energy of strength. It's the energy of mind, body, spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. There's different ways of saying it, but it's like the power of three. Like if you ever look into sort of like paganism or Wicca or anything like that, it really speaks about the power of three. If you look into sacred geometry, we've got the the triangle, or the pyramids. It's all about the energy of tree, because tree is like it's like an antenna again, where there's a point pointing upwards and then there's a solid space at the bottom. So it's about calling energy in. It's about fine-tuning that energy and spreading it into your life in really positive, beneficial ways. So there's really, really great things for you to look forward to, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. All right. That's really, really exciting. I love it. 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 To all of you that are supporting my channel, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, I really, really appreciate it with all of my heart. Know that every single time I appreciate it. And even if you do nothing and you just watch my video, I want to let you know that I appreciate that as well. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love from my heart. So we're clarifying this energy that you are bringing into April. So the energy taking from March into April. And you have got the Knight of Stars, which is the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So again, 9 and 6. A lot of that three energy, very positive energy. So you are definitely at a very beneficial point to benefit, to benefit abundantly. You want to know that, okay? You are at a point where you are highly advised, my beautiful Scorpios, to look at your ideas and your mindset that you have around money. I do see a lot of those changes has taken place in March. So money and the things that money can buy, but all the things that really make your heart happy, as we said earlier on, those things that sort of, passionately hit you and those sort of things. Because I can see that there was a turnaround of ideas and a turnaround of thoughts and a turnaround of your reservancy. And so it's like money and the things that money can buy, because that's really what, the law of attraction abundance is all about. But also your time, how do you give your time? What is it that you give your energy to? All of those type of things are really, really important. And for those of you, especially during April, that maybe want to do your own business, entrepreneurship, maybe you want to get like a second income, do yourself a massive favor and completely eradicate, delete, control out, delete out of your vocabulary, the word hustle. Because a hustler is somebody that experiences a need within themselves, a lack within themselves, and then they have to somehow con someone somehow in order to get what they want to get. And so remember, words are powerful and words carry energy. So whether you mean it in that low vibing way or not, if you use the word, you tap into the energy, all right? But April is a fantastic time for you to start doing your thing. Whether that, it doesn't just have to be entrepreneurship. It doesn't just have to be a second income. It could maybe be that you want to ask for a promotion. A lot of you will get promotions, It could be that maybe you want to study something, or you realize that it's time to leave something behind. Whatever it is, if it's focused on the positive and your highest good, you want to go for it, all right? And lead, just make very, very sure, Scorpio, very, very sure that you lead from the heart. But lead from the heart, but don't be a slave to your heart, okay? If you need to apologize to someone, apologize. If someone needs to apologize to you and they're not stepping forward, sometimes people are just not going to apologize. You can't sit and wait for that to happen, because then you hold yourself back. And the simple truth is, some people will do stuff to us and then they're not sorry. They're not sorry. They're never going to be sorry. They probably like the fact that you're not doing well. So don't hold yourself back from the expectations of others. That's just for some of you, but be mindful of that. And I wouldn't be closed off to the idea of new love, but I wouldn't rush into anything. I wouldn't rush into any like go for coffee, dinner, whatever. If dinner's a bit of a big deal, maybe go for coffee, go for a walk, have an ice cream, whatever, go feed the ducks. Please don't eat some bread, because bread is bad for ducks. But, don't step into commitments and love and stuff like that. I'm going to do love readings next week. You might want to have a look at that. All right. So, big turnarounds, great improvements in finances. I loved it very, very much. Lead with the heart, but don't be a slave to the heart. Okay. Let's look at the Six of Earth, the Six of Pentacles for you here during the month of April. Beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. Okay. So you got the moon in reverse. There it's coming out again. The moon in reverse, the page of pentacles, and the king of pentacles. So it seems for me, or like from what I can tell in this reading, that emotions might need a little bit of work. You might need to give it a little bit of attention there, because the moon is all about your desires and stuff like that. But money is going well. All right. So that's all fine and well, Scorpio, but don't suppress your heart. And you want to be very careful that you don't go into that space where you work really, really hard, but you neglect your heart, you neglect your feelings. So yes, you know, as I said, if you need to apologize, apologize. If somebody doesn't step forward, you know, don't try and hold on to that. But again, be very careful that you don't become entrapped by your emotions, because remember, the law of attraction, you know, the universe, it manifests in accordance with our emotional standpoint, our emotional vibration. So really, really watch the emotions, because it does seem like there's a lot that is happening during the month of April, and it can really mess with your beautiful, gentle emotions. So be careful about that. I see you having some bright ideas, any epiphanies, anything that you're getting like that is directly inspired by source. Go for that. It promises absolute great success. You've got the potential to have quick successes here during the month of April. And it's not sort of like flash in the pan successes, it's quick successes that also last. All right. Let's see what you are taking going forward here with the Three of Air, the Three of Swords. You are really, really emotionally ready for amazing things. You're emotionally ready for that next step, which is really, really important. A lot of people don't realize how important it is, because you know, even if you become a multi-millionaire overnight and you're not emotionally ready for it, it's detrimental to you. Okay, so I can see that there's a lot of healing that has taken place within you, gone through very, very deep waters, beautiful Scorpio, sending you love. But now you are ready, and there might even be new love here, or you know, somebody may have been unreasonable and they finally realize that. Let's see what do we have for you going forward. Judgment energy, Two of Stars, which is the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Stars. So there's a very good chance, and I'm seeing where the emotions are coming in, because some of you are feeling this energy. So there's one of two things that are happening here. So this is a general reading. So there's one of two things that are happening here for you. Your heart is ready for a beautiful commitment. Okay, and when your heart is good, your abundance is good, because your vibration is good. So it's time to release. So either release the past, but whatever you do, do it from a point of peace, because when you operate from peace, you're in your power. All right, when your motivation is high vibration, is peace, then you're setting yourself up for success. So I see releases taking place here. It's beautiful, beautiful releases, by the way. So you've either, and you got to decide over here. You can, because love is definitely at your door. So you either completely cut off the, you know, and peacefully so, lovingly so, respectfully so, cutting off the energy connection that you had before with someone, so that the new person can come in, or you make peace with whatever happened in the past, which is recommended for most of you, with the person from before. Forgive them, realize they make mistakes, you make mistakes, we all make mistakes, because then that is the beautiful thing that comes together, and something amazing can be healed here for you. So there's also an amazing new start in love for you, all right? Or rather a second chance in love, which is beautiful, which does benefit your abundance profoundly, okay? Let's see what it is that the universe has got for you, beautiful, beautiful Scorpio. And if it resonates with you, if it resonates what you're doing, so I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I have a reading for you every week. Let's see what do we have. So there's a bit of a hesitation here that came out here with the Tower card and the Strength card over here. So there is definitely a release taking place. There's definitely a transformation taking place. Don't hold on to anything. So you can have the experience where it feels like your world, like your stability is being ripped out from underneath your feet. You know, the carpet ripped underneath, like what you expected things to be. There is better coming here. So it seems like there is some sort of setup here that you maybe plan for the long haul, but the universe has an upgraded plan available for you, where something that seems stable is falling apart because the healing has taken place. It's because there's something new and better available for you. and Four of Swords. You're ready to step into power. You're ready to step into more. Okay, so if you are having the experience where it feels like things are falling apart, beautiful Scorpio, know that you're actually stepping into more. You're stepping into more power. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that it helps. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time. Bye.